Alright, so welcome back. We have not been on this world for quite some time. I've kind of been waiting for 1.4 just to make sure the things that I build are going to be able to work, so now that 1.4 is out we can get back to doing stuff on this world. Now I am on my new computer, so sound settings and stuff might be a little bit different. The intro and outro might be different because I have to remake it. So yeah. But I did a bit of exploring, I came across this place. There's a big ravine here, and then it also comes out into another big ravine here. I'm not going to get all the resources at the moment. That can be for another time. But somewhere around here I've found another cave spider spawner right next to another dungeon, which is pretty neat. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them because we've obviously got the ones right next to our base. And I think this is a little bit far away from the base. It is in the same cave system, but probably a little bit too far. I will collect this. There we go. Coal's the thing that I run out of the most, but that should do. So let's head back to the base and then start messing around with some projects and stuff. There is quite a lot of new changes with this update. If you can hear the walking on grass sound, that's a bit different. Whoa! The spider's got a new sound. You can hear it walking, which is very weird. That was scary. I'm pretty sure I can hear a bat. Yeah, I'm positive that I can hear a bat. There it is. Cool. So we got a bat spawning around here. That's cool. But the two things I wanted to do next, firstly was... Ooh. Okay, ladders have got a new climbing sound. Or a climbing sound, I didn't have one before. But firstly I wanted to do that potion stand with all the redstone stuff, but I'm going to hold off on that because I know that in 1.4 redstone has changed a bit. So I don't really want to get into it because I probably won't be able to do it properly. So we're going to do the village breeder. Let's just put some of this back in here. Got a lot of redstone and stuff. Still not a lot of diamonds, still 9. But hopefully when I actually go down into that cave that we was in and properly do some mining, I can find some in there. So the material that I'm going to use to build it is probably going to have to be cobblestone. Just because that's what I have the most of. Do need quite a lot of doors as well. So all the wood that we have here can be put into doors, and I'm probably going to have to go and... Well, I'm definitely going to have to go and get some more wood for the doors. Take the glass with me as well. Now this one's going to be a temporary village breeder. It's not going to be a permanent one. When I eventually do like a permanent one, I want it to have a iron farm, an iron golem farm as well. So we just need to kind of see how that will work and stuff. So let's just go up here for a second. Right, I don't know where I'm going to do this. I could either do it here or at the... I actually think it would be better to do it over there, because that's where the villages are. And then eventually I can start moving them all over here when I want them in the cave. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to chop a few trees down, get myself sorted, and then we'll go over there and build it. Okay, so we're back over at the village. Now I think we've only got 2 or 3 villages in here. I know that there's one in there. Okay, so we've got 4. Cool. So, how do I want to do this? So I'm probably just going to go ahead and build it right here. That way when I feel like I move them all over to there, I can just put like a little rail car into the back of the building and then move them over. I do like some of the new sounds. They're a bit weird to get used to. I like the walking sound. The cutting down tree sound is pretty nice as well. I'm presuming this should be a big enough area. I don't want to make a huge room, just big enough. Let's get rid of that as well. Right, so let's get ourselves ready. So we'll put the door right. Actually, not the door. We won't do the door yet. We'll just make the outline of the room. Now, the bigger the room is, the more doors I'm going to have to use. So let's try not to make it huge. Just enough so they've got enough room to wander around and not glitch out and stuff. Oops. I think around here would be big enough. So this isn't going to be like a super duper spawn, I think. It's just going to be a simple thing. And it's going to be a room with a roof, and then on top of that roof there's going to be just tons of doors, and then there's going to be another roof. So that's how that's going to work. I'll put the door there so I get them in. And then we can just add a few windows just so I can see what's happening. Like that. There we go. Okay, that should do. And then we can put... Oops, then we can put these on. Now we just throw the doors down. It's going to take a while. Because there's a lot of blocks up here, and I'm going to have to keep going back and recreating doors and stuff, so it could take a long time. Alright, so the building's done. It's just basically a normal house room thing, and then the roof has a bunch of doors on it, and then above that is another roof. And I believe that works. I know it worked in 1.3. I'm not sure if it works in 1.4, but we will, however, give it a go. What I could have done is used all these doors, but I'm not that clever. Where's my shovel? We will get rid of all these doors though, so they kind of don't class them as houses. There we go. Some houses over here. See, I'm hoping that they all automatically go into that house now. If not, I'll just push them in there. But hopefully they all automatically go into it. And that'll make my life a lot easier. Now, is there any more doors left? Doesn't look like it. So let's free some of the prisoners. And let them wander around and see if they will go into the base. Or the breeder. Go on. No. In. In. So we got one of them in there. Let's see if we can get a second one in. Go on. Go. I don't want to hit you, but I will if I need to. And it seems to be turning night time, so maybe they'll come in here automatically, I'm not sure. If not, I'm going to have to close off things. Come on. Quick. Get in the house. There you go. Okay, so he went in there automatically. Now you're not allowed out. Where's the other dudes? There you are. Right, go on. Round, round. Stop walking towards me and just go. I'm going to kill you if you don't move. Well, in fact, I won't kill you. The zombies will kill you. Because you can get infected by zombies now, so you might want to, you know, just do what I say, kind of. You're not going to go in that way. You. Oh, Christ, I'm sorry. No, you don't. And they're in. Cool. So they should breed. See, they are doing the heart thing. So they should start breeding. When I did test this in 1.3, it did take them a while. Oh, they've already got a kid. It did take them a while to actually get started. Like sometimes they would mate and nothing would happen, no kids would come out of it. So yeah, they've got a little scientist kid already. Pretty awesome. I'm afraid you're not allowed out there, pal. You're going to stay in here, so it does work. I don't know what these two are doing. I think they're maybe getting ready for mating, I don't know. But this is safe enough for nothing to attack them. So yeah, there we go. Got a mini breeding farm going. Eventually, when there's more villages in here, they'll do it a bit faster, I presume. One thing I should do is maybe attach the doors back to them houses, because they might actually count them as, you know, village houses as well, so they might create even more villagers. But I'm going to leave it there for now. Hopefully next time I can start working on the potion thing. I just want to make sure all the redstone is going to still work in 1.4, because obviously there's been a few changes. So yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye.